Greetings family, Sister Shanice here, reporting for African World Affairs News in the case of Chinedu'S murder in the Gambia. If you are not already a subscriber, can I please remind you to subscribe and also to like and share the video. At the Banjul High Court, Augustine Bangura stood in the dock, accused of the murder of Shakina Chinedu, a UK-British citizen living in the Gambia. She was fatally bludgeoned over the back of her head with a hammer. He is also accused of the theft of $80,000, 2 laptops, a tablet, flash drive, keys, a Canon camera and bank cards, and a store card from Shakina's handbag and apartment. Following police investigations, Augustine Bangura, an employee of the victim for 4 to 5 years, was arrested and held in custody as the main suspect in the case. He pleads not guilty to the crime. In court, Augustine Bangura was accused of attempting to conceal the body in a newly constructed suckaway at the murder scene. He was also accused of theft of money and numerous personal items belonging to the victim. Throughout the case, the prosecution provided compelling evidence linking the accused to the crime. During the trial, testimonies were heard from the investigating police officers who retrieved a large sum of money and suspected stolen items from the house of the accused. That is believed to have come from Shakina's handbag and from her apartment. An expert pathologist, Dr. Usman Lee of the Francis Teaching Hospital, diagnosed the cause of death as a severe blow from a blunt instrument to the back of her neck and to the side of her head, causing severe neck injuries, lacerations on the skull, and trauma. An eyewitness who saw the accused using the victim's keys to enter her apartment after the well-known time of the death testified to seeing the accused with keys attempting to open the victim's front door and acting nervously. Shopkeepers who were found with the deceased's belongings in their possession identified the accused as the person whom they had received the numerous items from. 2 friends of the victim who had conducted an independent search and located the body of the victim and had assisted the police throughout with their inquiries also testified in the court, confirming where the victim was found. In a reconstruction confession video of the accused at the victim's home that was under construction, he explained the sequence of events leading up to the murder through to how and where he disposed of the body in an attempt to conceal the alleged murder. The video recording was replayed in court, titled Confession. In his defense, the accused stated to the court that the person making the confession in the video was not him. The prosecution lawyer, however, stated to the court that the same red hoodie worn in the video was subsequently identified by witnesses as being worn by the accused on the day of the alleged murder and the following day to the market to allegedly sell the stolen items belonging to the deceased. The year-long proceedings came to an end yesterday with the prosecution lawyer's cross-examination of the accused and final summing up of the case. She stated that only the accused could have known the details of what happened as provided in the reconstruction and that he had dishonestly obtained items from the victim's apartment and sold them for personal gain. $80,000 was retrieved from the house of the accused, and he provided no evidence to the court how he had got such a large sum of money. The prosecutor stated that it was the accused who had directed the police to the shop where Shakina's missing items were found. Witnesses from the shop had testified and identified the accused as the one who had sold them the items, wearing the red hoodie. He was arrested wearing the red hoodie. In her closing statement, she said to the judge that the only decision that the court can make is a verdict in this case of guilty. Friends and associates of Shakina Chinedu were in attendance at the High Court in the Gambia. The judgment of guilty or not guilty and the fate of the accused is now with the judge who presided over the case and will be returning to the Banjul High Court on the 12th of May with his judgment. Africans in the diaspora who are seeking to return to Africa and followers of Marcus Mosiah Garvey, who inspired generations after generations to look to Africa as home and to look to Africa as the land to which they should return, are following this case with deep interest. We are to date grateful and thankful to the Gambian police force, despite their limited resources, for the huge amount of work that they have done in preparing this trial for court, and for the actions taken so far to bring the alleged accused to trial. We continue to watch this case with interest.